I'm feeling pretty good. I said, you got to come back. You got to come back. That it's important that we all stay together forever. For those of you that have been successful, that are going to go on to be more successful, you've got to come back and help those who are on their way on that journey. Okay? Good luck to you.
At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is Dr. Jonathan Guevara, Chief Executive Officer for the Community College of the District of Columbia. If a lot of y'all not familiar, UDC has expanded and opened a community college in DC to help enrich the academics of collegians in the area, and also has partnered with Excel to offer an automotive associate's degree. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jonathan Guevara.
Good morning, Excel graduates, and good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I hate to sort of hijack your show this morning because I noticed that I'm way down in the program. But unfortunately, I had something come up last night. The Secretary of Labor is coming out to visit us at one of our locations, and it wouldn't be such a good thing if they visit and I'm not there. So I'm running from here to there, and then at another event I'm supposed to be at later on in the day. So I apologize for that. And I promise you this, I will leave my contact information here, that if any one of you want to reach me at some point, just to chat, you'll have an opportunity to do that. Let me just say a few things about the Excel Institute that I know some of you already know, but the Excel Institute started about 12 years ago, and specifically to meet the needs of unemployed individuals, young adults, and people at risk in the district, and specifically looking at automotive industry training. And of course, the two founders are seated up front here, George Stark and Jack Lyon, and your executive director and CEO, Mr. Henry Schultz, also put a great deal of time and effort into getting the Institute to where it is. To hear and see, whenever I've gone to graduations, it's sort of an emotional roller coaster for me, because to hear and to see the reactions of the individuals who graduate from programs like these is always a very, very emotional thing. Very emotional. For me, graduations are one of the sweetest things that just kind of rip your heart out. And your stories, and I hope to hear as many of them as I can over the course of time, about the transformation that occurs in your life as a result of the experience you've had here, and the experience I hope you have beyond this, are stories in triumph that provide excellent opportunities for the rest of us to learn from. In our nation's capital, it's hard to believe that with all of the resources available, we still have many individuals with such profound needs. Today, it's significant for you as it is for me. First, and you heard this earlier, I'm happy to announce that the Community College of the District of Columbia plans to partner with Excel so that literacy programs can be expanded, and also so that students can pursue a post-secondary education. I believe very, very deeply in the value of post-secondary education. I have two daughters who graduated from college. And for me, it wasn't a question of if they were going, it was just a matter of where they were going. When those two young women reached college age, graduated from high school, went on, my wife and I had these great plans travel the world, take lots of cruises, move to a small townhouse or a condo with a tiny lawn. And then we realized that there was a lot more need out there, and so we adopted a little boy who is now 11. And not so long ago, as we often do with our kids, we say, so what do you want to be? And he says, well, I want to be a fireman. And I said, well, okay, that's all right. And we continued asking that question, and we would have these conversations. And one day he said to me, Dad, I want to be a garbage collector. And I said, son? He said, yes, I want to be a garbage collector. And I said, well, that's fine too. I said, but you're going to be the best darn garbage collector that there ever was.